The active self-promoter. This is the individual who is comfortable getting out there and consistently sharing information that's valuable about themselves, the results that they're getting, how they're getting it. They know who the right people are to connect with, and they're visible with those individuals. The selective self-promoter is the individual who gets it, that this is important, but I don't know how to do it on a consistent basis. The heads down worker, this would be the individual who really has more of a mindset of, I just need to get my work done. It's all about getting the results, delivering the quality, and if I do a good job, people are going to notice. People are going to notice. And that's where and I don't have time for these games, and I'm not going to play these games. It's not who I am. And then the praise deflector, what I would like you to imagine here is someone who's got a shield, right? So a compliment comes at you and boom, it bounces right off and it gets redirected to somebody else. So, you know, it's usually, oh, you did a great job. Oh, no, I didn't. It was, you know, this person or that person, or it wasn't that big of a deal. There's either this piece around minimizing what the accomplishment was, or it's saying it was everybody else that did it. So let me just see by a show of hands here. I think we already got the active self-promoters, but let me just do a double check because I've gone through the descriptions now. So how many active self-promoters do I have in here? So we had... Okay, so are we down to 1 from our 4? Okay, all right, selective self-promoters. All right, so we've got almost a half of the room here. Okay, heads down workers. All right, so about a third there. And what about praise deflector? Okay, so, and the response that I just got from you all is pretty typical. So I see fewer people on each end in terms of the active self-promoter and the praise deflector, and more concentration in the middle. And then I usually get the question about, can I be more than one? So did some of you get more than one? Okay. All right, so the question I would ask you all is to pay attention to who you're doing what with. It can definitely be situation specific, so what's going on with you personally, and there may be certain drivers that are causing you to do some things more often than others. So part of it's paying attention to what your natural tendency would be, and then also when other things are at play, how do you start showing up? But usually there's some kind of motivation or incentive to do something differently.